my channel. So today's video is going to be an apology because I have not uploaded a video on YouTube in over a month, which is really not like me. But I just started school and classes are really hard as fuck, so I'm not really able to devote a lot more attention to YouTube as I was like for my past few years of college, because right now shit is getting really real. I have accounting, stats, finance, and business information systems all in one semester. So I don't know what the fuck I was thinking or what kind of weed I was smoking when I decided to make that schedule, but that's what I have and that's what I have to work with. But today I'm doing this look for you guys, and I did this look for the first time like springtime of this year, and I was asked to record it and I have not recorded it, and I didn't think about recording it, but today I figured why not, and it actually is looking way better than the original. The lashes I'm wearing are from my lash line, ElleForLexxi. I'm gonna tell you guys about those, which is the start of my own business. But other than that, I am going to begin working on my left eye since I decided to save that one for camera. And today I am using a total of 4 different eyeshadow palettes. I don't know, you like 4? Bitch, what? Yes, 4. Okay, so we're using the Take Me to Brazil palette. This is the original one. It's not the new one that BH Cosmetics just reloaded. So if you have the new one, that works too. I'm using the yellow shades like this one and this one out of this palette, and then I'm using 3 Juvias Place palettes, which are the Nubian 2 palette, the Masquerade palette, and also the Magic palette. So I'm not gonna do too much talking besides the point, so we're just gonna get right into it. I'm using this IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye concealer for my eye. I already added fawn on my eye, but I'm just adding this one, which is in the color medium, which is going to be a lot lighter, just to make sure that all of the colors show up as pigmented as they do on this side. Okay guys, so once we have our little eyeshadow base on and popping, make sure it's all blended out. And what I don't do when I do eyeshadow is I do not add a setting powder on top of my eyeshadow base. Now I know a lot of people do that, but I feel like the tackiness of the eyeshadow base is what makes the eyeshadow grip. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of the fact that BH Cosmetics eyeshadows, well these in particular are actually very chalky, so I feel like when I put a powder on top of my eyeshadow base before I use these, I get like literally no color payoff. So yeah, that's why I don't do it. So I'm using this BH Cosmetics fluffy blending brush, and I'm gonna go into this yellow shade right here, and this is gonna serve as my transition color. That strip of yellow is actually very bright. I can't even talk. Very vibrant along with the orange, so I'm just gonna add it as my transition. I'm back. Okay, so now we're moving on into palette number 2, which is the Nubian 2 palette by Juvias Place, which is fucking awesome. So I'm going to use the color Morocco, and this is going to go right on top yet below the yellow shade. So start about yay high, and then go in windshield wiper motions back and forth. Make sure you blend it together very nicely. palette number 3, which is the Juvias Place Masquerade palette. Juvias Place palettes are honestly some of the best palettes I've ever used since stepping into the makeup world. And I literally say this because I ordered the Violet Voss Ride or Die palette, and this was right before I really discovered these and purchased them for myself. After I got these palettes, I completely stopped using the Ride or Die palette and just converted it into a kit palette because it served no purpose to me after I got all of these palettes, because they have all of the colors, all of the vibrancy, and all of the pigmentation in the world. It's like I don't need anything else. So that's just my little personal bias. But now since we're in this palette, we're going to use this color called Zulu, and this is the Ofra 21 brush. And I'm going to add this right underneath the orange to add some depth. Inside of the Masquerade palette, I'm going to go into this color called Ada, and I'm going to put this in my outer corner. Okay, now on to the fun part. So I'm going to use the same Bye Bye Under Eye concealer to cut my crease. Because of the lightness of the shade, it will allow the colors to show up very pigmented on my lid. Excuse me, and it's very thick, and I'm just going to show you guys how I'm about to cut the crease. So now we're moving on to the 4th palette, which is also another Juvias Place palette. This is the Magic palette. So I'm going to use this color right here. This is called Kezi. It's a very pretty matte cream color, and I'm going to put this on the front portion of my lid, and I'm only going to bring it to about yay far. So okay, so after we've taken the color Kezi yay far, now we're going to go back into the Juvias Place Nubian 2 palette, and I'm going to use the color Madagascar, which is this color I hit pan on. I really like it. It's like this really interesting, it's like a really interesting brown. It's like not milk chocolate at all. It's like tawny brown. So I really like it. So I'm going to add it right here, blend it right on top of that Kezi color. And I'm gonna, I can't even talk. I'm gonna be interchanging between the brush I use for Kezi and this brush because I'm just gonna focus on getting that nice blend. I'm gonna go into this color Kenya, and I'm gonna go right on the outer edge of my eye. Now I'm going to use my this is my ElleForLexxi liquid eyeliner in the color Midnight, and I'm just going to do a nice little winged line like I have on this eye. primed, I'm about to go into foundation. Excuse me, foundation. I'm using the Maybelline Matte and Poreless foundations. I'm using the shade 338 Spicy Brown and 340 Cappuccino. I mixed both of them for my perfect shade, so I'm just gonna blend both of these in with the Beauty Blender. Highlight my face using LA Girl, well, I forgot the name, LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Fawn. So I'm gonna put this under my eyes, bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow, chin, and my forehead, and then I'm gonna powder contour with the Black Radiance Powder Contour Kit in medium to deep. Now we're about to get into setting my highlighted areas. So today I will not be using the Sacha Buttercup powder, which I normally use when it comes to setting my face. I will be using the Graftobian Banana, the Graftobian Banana Cream Pie setting powder. I'll just hold both of the containers up. This is the Graftobian and this is the Sacha. The Graftobian is lighter and the Sacha is more yellow. However, the Graftobian is a lot more finely milled. Therefore, when I apply this under my eyes, it actually blends into my skin a lot better than the Sacha Buttercup powder. They both don't give flashback, but this is a lot better when it comes for baking, well, at least baking in colder months, because it's not as drying and it kind of just seeps right into my concealer and blends right in. So this is what I'm going to use. I'm going to apply it with my Beauty Blender, but first things first, I'm just going to go under my eyes and get rid of any creasing. Press it into my skin, it will literally just fall right into my skin. I put on a little bit too much to try to do it seamlessly, so I do have to brush it off, but when I know that I'm packing into my skin, I know it's there, it's gonna stay there. Okay, now I'm gonna dust off the powder, the excess at least. And you see how easy that was? So seamless. It really makes me look and feel airbrushed. Now I'm going to add my white eyeliner. Back into the Masquerade palette by Juvias Place. I'm going to use the color Zulu and Ada, which I use on my lid, and I'm going to use it on, you know, under my lash line. add my ElF mascara on my bottom lashes. When I created this look earlier in the year, I did add a pop of color in the inner corner, which I'm going to stay true to. I am going to go back into the Masquerade palette, and I'm going to dip this brush right here. This is really thin, little pointy brush. I'm going to dip it into this color called Molly, which is this pretty like seafoam green, and then this color called Giza, which is like this champagne color, just so the champagne color could kind of cancel out that greenness, just to make it a little more sheer or a little more pastel. So I get that, put it right here. Now I'm going to add some blush. I will be using my favorite blush of all time at this moment, which is my Lord Gellar Vivid Swirl Papaya blush. I'm using my PUR Strobe Palette, and I'm going to use this bronze color right here. Okay, now we're gonna do the real lip combo. Let's take this lip gloss off. By the way, I've been wearing Fenty Gloss Bomb this entire time. I really love that lip gloss. I'm gonna line my lips with Truffle Raine by Raine, and then I'm gonna use Weho Ultra Glossy Lip from Colourpop.
I'm going to spray my face with setting spray. This is not any Ulta, not any Urban Decay or anything. This is just the Magic Collection, which is from my beauty supply store, because that's all I wanted to afford at the time. So